How do you know you're not gay? How do you know? You know what the answer is to that? Because a lot of people seems to have a very hard time answering that question. For me, example, how do I know I am not gay? It's simple. I have a default setting. You know what I mean? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Every once in a while, I like to step away from a little bit of politics. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I'm new to this whole game, to be quite honest with you. I'm still learning. There's a lot to learn about it. There's a lot of history to learn. And you know, I'm a guy who like to dabble in a lot of those stuff. And so with that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit about a very interesting character. You know. Now this woman right here, she has portrayed herself to be a gay. She is from the Disney scene, and now she is straight after she's already done damage to her young audience. I mean, let's be honest, you only put that image out there to influence your young audience who are very, very impressionable. Who am I talking about, you may be wondering? Jojo Siwa, ladies and gentlemen. So this video is going to be by curse. Okay. Jojo Siwa has officially lost it. I wonder why. I don't really keep up with these celebrities because a lot of the stuff that they do is it's all an act. They do these things so you, the audience, may go and click on it and say, "Oh my God, she kissed another man. They broke up." Meanwhile, you're sitting in your 2000. You can barely pay rent, barely afford food. And then they're out there just living the best of their life. And when you click on that video, guess what? That attention is currency. People say social media is free. In reality, it's really not. The price is your time and attention. That's how they get you. That's how they get you to pay them. And so celebrities, they kind of operate the same way. They need attention. They need people to watch them. They need ways to stay relevant. And if you see my videos lately, I have been trying to step a little bit away from that. But then again, I also want to keep talking about these people because, sometimes it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get it.
Well guys, we are back with the best series on YouTube, the JoJo Siwa saga. And I'm not gonna lie, we've had quite the journey so far. I know this is like my 10th video on JoJo Siwa, and you know what? This is the 11th. And I have no shame because JoJo Siwa has recently gone viral again for whatever you saw at the beginning. I actually had no clue what she was doing. It's the first time in a while I've clicked on a JoJo Siwa video and been speechless. And I'm not—
isn't it amazing how people will, how do I say it? People will hate a celebrity so much, and then when they make videos like her, they will the video will get so many dislikes. But have you noticed that these celebrities don't seem to go anywhere? They don't really go anywhere, huh? Because they understand that you have a very short-term memory. They know they can go ahead and just do something. It depends on how big the crime is. Obviously, they can't go and unalive somebody and hope that you will forget the next day. No. Rather, they will just do something extremely cringy just so they can get backlash on the internet. And then you give it a few weeks and nobody's talking about it anymore. And guess what? They got the clicks and like that they need. This is how these people operate. And that's why I refuse to pay so much attention to them, because it's a waste of time. It has no impact on my life whatsoever.
Not gonna lie, everybody hates it. Like, I've never seen this much negativity on something in a long time.
Oh, that's diabolical, bro. Another win for the deaf. Shit.
And you know what? I kind of like it. But before we dive into the JoJo Siwa blonde auto-tune whatever era this is, we first have to talk about what she's now rebranding from in the first place. Now, many of you already know about her 2024 antics and how she wanted to—
So yeah, you remember when I told you that she finally decided to make herself straight? Yeah. So based off of this outfit right here, doesn't she look like a trad wife? Yeah.
in the first place. Now, many of you already know about her 2024 antics and how she wanted to completely rebrand herself from the Nickelodeon Sunshine kid image she had for a long time. And she did rebrand herself, pretty much in the worst way possible. To this day, I still don't think anyone understands how JoJo Siwa went from this to this in like a year's time. But you know what? We all had to experience it. And somehow we're still here to tell the story. This insane rock star, bad dancing, Battle Beast arc also led to her producing one of the most disliked songs in YouTube history with her song
Yeah, that's 2.6 million.
Karma legit sitting at 2.6 million dislikes. And the dislikes are low-key valid because if you watch this music video, these are the type of vibes that JoJo Siwa was on. Nothing but humping and freak nasty. And the internet was just not rocking with it. During this era, she would also post the most horrid dancing videos on TikTok, like the absolute worst set of movements you could make your body do in sequence. And they were just really hard to look at. And look, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Clearly, this was engagement bait by JoJo Siwa. Like, she knew these moves were really bad, and she knew the comment sections would be horrid. But yet and still, people...
You see what I mean when I said they like to do cringy ass stuff just to get attention on the internet? Hey man, hate sells. And she gets a lot of hate on the internet. But yes, she is still relevant.
Commenting, good or bad, still equals engagement, so she wins either way. But yeah, that pretty much sums up that entire arc. Bad music, cringy dance moves, and her just trying to get the most attention she could. And like I said before, it worked like an absolute charm.
Whether the world likes it or not, they are entertained by me, for sure. You know what I mean? And that could be a good entertain or a bad entertain. Either way, though, you know, you're tuning in. All my comments right now are like, why am I early to a JoJo Siwa video? Because you got your notifications on, you know what I mean?
And entertained we are, JoJo Siwa. After she got done milking the rock star teddy bear humping persona, she kind of switched to a more refined final form, which was the rainbow hair, where she A, still looks like a lunatic, and B, showing her support for the LGBTQ, because I forgot to mention that being lesbian was also a big part of her identity, and that was pretty much the last time we saw the lunatic version of JoJo Siwa. Because with her newest rebrand that's been taking place over the last 2 to 3 months, she's completely abandoned the whole rock star crazy look and also abandoned the whole LGBTQ stuff and come out and said she wasn't a lesbian anymore, which when
I think that is fake. Hey man, call me a conspiracy theory all you want. I believe this relationship is not real. As soon as she get that spark back, as soon as she gets the attention that she is seeking, I believe she'll go back to being, JoJo Siwa. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we see out there on the internet, a lot of the stuff that we see in movies and stuff like that, it's a play. They like to, how do I say it? I don't know how to say it, but you get what I'm saying. They would do things for you to keep watching. They would do things for you to keep paying. That's why I genuinely believe that this relationship is not real. It's not.
you think about it, is insane how fast she made that switch, considering she had been representing all that other stuff for over a year. And of course, I'm leaving out some information like her cheating on her girlfriend on national television with the guy that she's currently with. And that's just because I don't want to completely restate everything I did in the last video. But if you want to hear that information, you can go ahead and check out my last JoJo Siwa video. But now, since we covered the basics and pretty much everything leading up to here, we can now talk about whatever this is. Because with JoJo Siwa's newest rebrand, I'm guessing she's starting to make different music. And I think I speak for everyone when I say this music is horrible, like way worse than her Karma song. And that's impressive. It's so bad that she posted those TikToks like yesterday and people are already memeing her.
She's got Betty Davis eyes. What's up, guys? That's my new track. It's Betty Davis eyes, and I only have eyes for dudes now. Dream guest on my podcast? Probably a straight man.
Baby, I'm a trad wife now. I love being straight. No one has ever made such an extreme switch.
You know, there was a question that was asked. This is for both girls and men. How do you know you're not gay? How do you know? You know what the answer is to that? Because a lot of people seems to have a very hard time answering that question. For me, example, how do I know I am not gay? It's simple. I have a default setting. You know what I mean? You know, it's called a default setting. Yeah, that's how I know I'm not gay. And then when I look at a woman and then I look at a man, I don't get the same emotion from them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll dab up my homies, and you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? You know, we good, blah, blah, and we'll go about our business. But if I do the same thing with the woman and then her breast touches me, you know, some chemical starts to do its thing in the brain, and then I feel a sense of, you know, you get the idea. Again, default setting.
I am swearing off the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long couple months. And unfortunately, that isn't the only one.
Oh, boys, I think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
Grown man, by the way, full adult male. This is the state the world is in. And if you can figure out the common theme here, a lot of people are making fun of her voice. And to be honest, I don't know why she sounds like that either. She sounds like that one smoking commercial I used to listen to when I was a kid.
I'm married, and I used to be a smoker.
I swear to
Maybe it's a trend because you guys remember Miley Cyrus, right? I mean, her voice sounds like somebody who's been smoking cigarettes for 50 years. Ugh. She was also from the Disney scenes, in case you didn't know that.
God, if any of you laughed, you're not going to heaven. But yeah, you guys get the point.
I'm married, and I used to be a smoker.
You know what? I can low-key hear it. Maybe just a little teeny bit. But yeah, people were absolutely cooking her in the comment section. Jojo Siwa's video got 22.2 million views and only 400k likes. Now, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, 400k likes is a lot, but when you look at some of these comments have more than half of her entire likes. Is this an anti-smoking campaign? 250,000 likes. Your voice sounds like it hurts. 218,000 likes. These two comments combined have more likes than her total likes on the video. And the comments just don't stop. You need more honest people on your team. Jojo Siwa threatens to release more music. Unrelease this. In fact, she was getting cooked so bad, people started writing articles about it. Jojo Siwa drops a new song and fans are roasting the wild auto-tune. Jojo Siwa is getting dragged on social media after teasing her studio cover of Kim Carnes' 1981 hit, Betty Davis Eyes. Wait, before I continue talking about this article, I just found out that somebody made a compilation of people memeing on Jojo Siwa's cover.
All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
All the boys, I think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
Still a grown man, by the way.
Betty Davis eyes.
And she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, if this one isn't number one, the competition must be stiff because I'm very curious as to which other one beats this one.
And she knows just what
What's up there?
takes to make a baby.
Is this real life? I still don't understand why people would willingly do this, but you know what? Who cares? But yeah, as you can pretty much guess from the court of public opinion, this new Jojo Siwa track is buns. I think she also released the rest of the song in another TikTok, but as you can expect, the comments are pretty much the same, with the most liked comment saying, "You have a hidden talent, keep it hidden." And for some reason, I love when people insult one another and use those like cute emojis. It just makes it hit 10 times harder. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I guess we'll just have to see how far the blonde Jojo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to go ahead before I end this video. I just want you guys to understand something. although she may seem like she's enjoying the negativity in her comment section and all of these things, you have to understand that she's still human. She still has emotion. And most importantly, she is still a woman. Why did I bring that up? I make video. And sometimes I get criticized in my comment section. Sometimes people will say some, comments like, don't quit your day job. You know what I'm saying? They'll put a bunch of negativity and stuff like that. And it's kind of demoralizing, if you get what I'm saying. Now, I am a nobody. I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. Now imagine those negative comments and then just crank that bad boy up to the max, bro. And then on top of that, your video gets more dislike than likes. And now put in the aspect that she is a female. I mean, in her mind, she is going through some shit. It's bad. But you see, she's under a contract. She has to pump these freaking cringy ass videos out. And the more she does it, well, you be the judge, because she gets a lot of dislikes. She gets a lot of hates. And it's getting to her. But when the camera is turned on, well, she has to put a big old smile on her face and act like everything is okay. And you, the viewers, think that everything is okay, when in reality, she's in a battle with herself internally. You just don't see it. So let's be nice to her. All right? Let's be nice to her. I wanted to end this video on a little bit of a positivity because I understand she gets a lot of hate. So if you made it this far, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys up later.